they'll be announcing adjustments to the U.S. military presence in Japan, and they'll be announcing increased training, exercises, activity with Japan's self-defense forces. So this is significant because it follows so closely on the release of Japan's own strategy in December, and really reflects almost an integration of U.S. and Japanese policy and strategy in the region that we haven't seen before. So the announcements today will be quite significant, and again point to a deeper U.S.-Japan alliance relationship. First, they announced plans to double defense spending over the next 5 years to nearly 2% of GDP. So casting aside a policy that had been in place for 50 years. They also announced plans to acquire long-range precision missiles capable of striking targets deep inside North Korea and China. And to do so with American support. There are plans afoot to provide Tomahawk cruise missiles to Japan. This is path-breaking. And I think from a U.S. perspective, creates the great potential for Japan to be a contributor to deterrence, to help maintain stability in what has become a quite challenging region in recent years. North Korea's missile and nuclear weapons programs. There was a missile launch over Japan from North Korea just last year. China's military modernization, really a dramatic expansion in Chinese military power. And a lot of military activity in the waters around Japan that the Chinese undertake. So these factors are key. But the war in Ukraine played an absolutely critical role in transforming Japanese public opinion about defense. The recognition, the understanding that major war remains possible, as terrible as that is, that it remains possible in the 21st century, I think was quite shocking for the Japanese public. And if you look at public opinion polls in Japan, there is a dramatic shift in favor of increased spending, increased investments in defense after the war began. So definitely the combination of factors and the war in Ukraine being a very important catalyst.